of the kings had their queens on the throne. We would pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own. Can't live without me, you wanna, but you can't. Nah. Think it's funny, but honey, can't run the show on your own. I can feel my body shake, there's only so much I can take. I'll show you how a real queen behaves. No damsel in distress, don't need to save me. Once I stop breathing fire, you can't tame me. And you might think I'm weak without a sword, but if I had one, it'd be bigger than yours.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Lavelle Campbell Middle School. Today is Wednesday, January 27, 2021. Make sure to wish a happy birthday to CJ Richardson.
The lunch for today is mashed potato soup and sandwich, celery steak, mashed potatoes, brown gravy, steamed cabbage, applesauce cup, blueberry crisp, and milk.
On today's schedule, benchmark testing. Good luck. JV and C team baseball and softball tryouts will begin February 1st at Midland Valley High School. In order to try out, players need to complete all paperwork on the Midland Valley High School website. The forms must be completed or located under the Athletic Forms tab. Turn these forms in to Coach Yater at the high school. You will not be allowed to try out if you do not have the forms completed. Please contact Coach Bell at the high school if you have any questions.
Any 7th or 8th grade student interested in playing golf for LMMS needs to see Coach Coleman for a physical packet. Packets are due January 29th. Tryouts will be February 1st. Please see Mr. Green with any questions.
JV and C team baseball and softball tryouts will begin Monday, February 1st at Midland Valley High School baseball field. Players will need to have all forms completed from the Midland Valley High School website in order to try out. Please contact Coach Bell at the high school if you have any questions. Here at Lavelle,
we are a leader in the school.
we are proactive.
We begin with the end in mind.
We put first things first.
We think win-win.
We first to be understand, then to be understood.
We surgeonize.
And we sharpen our soul.
Be sure to be practicing these habits.
Teachers, remember to submit your lunch count. Keep rocking on.
Do you like pretzels? How about castles? And what about nutcrackers? Well, Germany is famous for all of these and more. If you're a rising 8th or 9th grader, think about taking German next year. It's spoken more than 200 million people all over the world. And because it's closely related to English, it's easy and fun to learn. Join us next year as we explore the language and culture of the people who gave us gummy bears, dachshunds, and even Christmas trees.
5, 6, 7, 8. Dance with me in my backyard, boy. Looking super fine in your corduroy. Drive me round the block, we can go in a loop, and we'll turn the vibe up on some good boy band tunes. I feel the fresh air, I can feel your eyes staring. I'm not gonna lie, I get a little bit scared. My heart is on wings and living in dreams, and at the top of our lungs we see.
Good morning, Lavelle Campbell. Today might be a part 2, so it's going to be a little bit long. So I want to talk to you about something that's a little different than my morning message. So, of course, we're a leader in me at school, and we do expect students to think, win, and synergize. And we cannot do that when we don't work as a team. And so it was brought to our attention that there was a social media post that was kind of negative, and we do have law enforcement involved in it to get to the bottom of who it is. We do believe it's a virtual student, but I want to make sure that everybody is aware of our expectations. So you all probably know prior to COVID, we reduced discipline by 60%. That was a team effort between parents, students, teachers, administration. So shout out to all of you. What does that mean? That everybody knew what the expectations are and they rose to them. So it's really important that you understand that even though you're at home, those things still trickle into So as I was saying, if it trickles into the school, it becomes a school issue. And so there are two things absolutely that we will not tolerate here. It is violence and bullying. So violence including fights, weapons, anything like that, of course. And then the second one with bullying does not only happen in the school, but cyber. So when it trickles into the school, it becomes you may have a consequence within the school as well as law enforcement. So at this point, we think that the situation that happened this weekend is related to virtual. We do have law enforcement investigating it. So with that being said, I just want everybody to understand your digital footprint. It cannot be erased. And you think things are private, but they're not. Schools can access your information, businesses, law enforcement. So you don't want to put things out there that could haunt you when you're 25 trying to get a job. So it also doesn't support what we do at the School with Leader and Me. Think win-win and synergize. So just remember, here at Lavelle McCampbell Middle School, we believe that applying our knowledge is power. We are solution-minded. There's a leader within all of us.
I think a hero is an ordinary individual who finds strength to persevere, endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. Superman.
Down south, hood baby, make all the girls go crazy.
Go stupid, but you smart like an A+ student.